his performance to her tonight. Her name is Holly.
This early in the fight, usually he puts a lot behind those punches and it wears them out.
What should concern Canelo?
Up really nicely, and he's a pressure fighter, especially the more comfortable he gets and close off strong, especially in a championship fight.
This must be for both of these fighters and for boxing in general. Alvarez has moved up to arenas, and now they're in a football stadium in Arlington, Texas, Sergio. Challenges, and Liam and his family believe they've got the formula to...
But the way he's taking care of business, those scary knockouts versus James Kirkland.
For that knockout of Amir Khan, and it was scary. A one-punch shot that knocked... As Canelo, true to form, works downstairs and then comes upstairs and is now starting to...
The elbows, the shoulders, forearms, whatever. It accumulates points. See, but that's what Beefy Smith does
really much.
Well, you got to be a smart aggression. I think he's doing that early right now. We're going to see how he does it in the middle round. You got to mix your combinations up like that. See, that wasn't that hard right there by Canelo Alvarez. A target doesn't mean you need to take the target every time.
From Liam said that my dad just made it up. Said I was kind of a fatter up against the ropes.
Right now, Canelo's digging into those beefy ribs, that's for sure, because he's digging down. It's very intelligent. You know, it's the body that's telling you, coming forward, throwing.
That's so far in round two here from Beefy Smith. Stephen Smith is swifty, and the four brothers who said they used to race home after school, that's where they honed their craft, and it led to this.
Smith doing the smart thing right there.
Handle it all that well in round two.
I would love to see him jab a little bit more in body shots. Boxer that keeps his hands so tightly and his elbows dug into his ribs. You just gotta...
Much expected of Canelo here tonight.
I mean, they're devastating punches, and like I touched on earlier, Todd, when you get accustomed to them and you think they're going to happen every time you land a clean shot, but when you're dealing with been there, done that, expect to go into the later rounds and maybe even the championship rounds.
Alvarez has beaten Alfredo Angulo in that highlight reel knockout. Miguel Cotto, which really made people believe that 1,240 fans here tonight in Arlington.
There's that body shot. Came in with that jab, set it up. But here comes Liam Smith with an uppercut of his own.
Tonight, do you agree with the decision by Canelo and his promoter, his trainer?
Undefeated fighter like Smith makes sense.
Plus, Canelo would pick up is always nice to have. Good body shot there. He stepped into that one.
Sees that Smith keeps his guard high, leaving them ribs open at time. The amateur scoring system is totally different than pros, but you can see Smith with that.
The Ring Magazine 2015 Trainer of the Year. He's also got Scott.
And that's why he's undefeated. Todd, I mean,
good
look,
right
he has
hand there as well. And Sergio, we know as Canelo starts to work.
Judging here, and they usually support the favorite. We know who the favorite is here, so yeah, you in Texas as well.
And there's no doubt that Canelo Alvarez is
of course, but that's his style. He keeps his guard up. He knows how to block punches. That's how he's remained undefeated. And he's a sneaky puncher.
Nice jab. Snap Canelo's head back.
That's exactly why he was successful as an amateur. But in the pro game, it's more about how
almost as much as the left hook to the body. Good flurry from Alvarez.
And that's what I love to see about Smith. Anytime you get something up on him, he's going to come right back. Doubling the danger.
Yeah, you're not telling your students it back.
Unless that student is you. Absolutely. Well,
I will say this. The bookies in Vegas. Closer than many.
The stronger fighter back, getting him up against the ropes, getting some good combinations. Was the favorite going to get the knockout?
And now it's Canelo fighting back off the ropes. Smith taking the fight to the uppercut.
Yeah, they want Smith to touch. They want
You can see there's a slight cut over the...
following the instructions from his corner.
Nice left hook there.
Yeah, but he started by touching him. He's touched. And back comes Alvarez.
This is way more competitive.
There's a lot of fights in that living room, I can tell you.
Nice right hand from Smith, and now caught it. Ropes like this and unload.
Well, I think he's catching his wind because Alvarez, getting backed up. Big shots coming right at him. He has to come forward. He has to get his respect. Yep. Well, they should be nervous because they have an undefeated, very stubborn fighter coming right instructions to their fighter. You got to set up the big power shots. Don't go for singles and doubles and triples, and that's how you get your other man to wear down.
For 11 years, and this is his 11th world title fight. He's 9-1, coming by way of knockout. Canelo backed against the ropes. Oh, and a big body shot, and down goes Liam Smith.
Shot on a right hook upstairs.
7, 8, right.
Ripe for the picking for Canelo Alvarez. One of the best body punchers in the game has sent Smith down.
Smith got caught being a little bit over-aggressive right there. He got hit to the body.
They came to see a knockout. Oh.
Okay, stop.
Long time.
Yes, it does. And it's not that he still doesn't, he shook off those cobwebs. He knows how to hide it well. And I think that's the case here. He knows how to fight when he's hurt.
Back here. Great resolve being shown by Smith.
What? And boom, that body shot downstairs. But it was the right hook that actually did it.
Seconds out. Seconds out.
This is the 50th professional fight of Canelo Alvarez's career, and so far, well, he softened Smith up. Smith need to make at this stage.
He wants to get away from that right hand. See, you can control a fight with a jab. You can go upstairs and downstairs with it. And if it's doing here, then you can unleash with the power shots and the combination punches.
How about... He knows it's the opportunity of a lifetime.
I love those jabs downstairs like that to the body. And they're in that solar plexus area. He'll wind you out.
In around that tough guard, and another body shot. He's down for it.
7, 8. Right.
Be over.
Blocking that right side of his body. It only took 1, 2 more shots. Double uppercut just to set up that shot right there. Right on the solar plexus.
When Canelo Alvarez hits you with that shot, you're most likely going down.
Seconds out.
We know why they're here. They want to see Canelo finish Smith. This is in pain.
And this is where Canelo got them body shots and them right hooks in when his back was against the rope.
But it's hard to go body shot for body shot with... And where's that jab that was...
That's the reason he's not really unleashing that jab or them punches for that matter.
Ropes. There's a jab and a 1-2. I think Canelo's willing to get hit a couple times just to have that body open.